Yep.
Yes. Well done with it. Yes.
Chase it, chase it. I got one too. Yeah. There's that bit of whiptail down there somewhere. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Done
The
again.
handle's just broke on the reel. G'day guys, Will Kitching here. Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining us as always. Now today we're out reef fishing again, as we love to do. We're out off the Sunshine Coast, but as you may be able to tell already, it's a little bit jiggly. And it was even worse this morning when we first came out, so we can't go far. We can't do much at all, so we're just sticking to the close-in reefs off Mooloolaba here. And the plan is to try and firstly catch a snapper if we can. However, around these reefs we also have a chance of grassy sweetlip, you know, tuskfish, species like that. So fingers crossed we can find something. We came out a little bit late, but we'll just see how we go. We're just out here giving it a crack, and we might finish it off by going and chasing some squid around an island with some shallow reef. So should be good. We're going to try and put a tasty feed together and give you guys some tips along the way. So stay tuned and wish us luck. We're going to get into it. The area that we're fishing is 25 to 30 metres deep with lots of scattered pinnacles around, surrounded by rough and gravelly reef. After sounding around and not finding anything, we decided to just have a drift through the area and see what happens. So when we're fishing an area like this, guys, with really rough, ragged reef that's easy to snag on, we like to float our baits down slowly to see if a snapper or something will hit it on the drop. However, when we get down there, we actually just wind it up a couple of winds off the bottom, because the big fish will not shy away from that. They'll happily come off the bottom to eat that. But at the same time, if we do see a show hard on the bottom, we can always drop it back down for a second and risk it. But yeah, just to avoid getting snagged, we wind it just a couple meters up off the bottom. Still get quality fish doing that as well, and you lose less gear. After a bit of persistence, I finally got a decent bite.
That's a fish.
That just took it at least. Now I just need it to stay on. Yeah, it's going a bit. Grassy.
Yep, nice one.
Nice.
That's a bit better. Can't complain about that.
Yeah. Well guys, if you've been watching my reef videos recently, you would have seen that we've been using, first of all, click sinkers, and also these Suncoast Scoots hollow core flashes for the reefies. Now they've been absolutely loving it, and I think it's improved my catch rate with grassy sweetlip, Maori cod, pearl perch, species like that. They've been doing really well, and obviously that one really liked it. Now, as I was saying before, I held that bait up off the bottom until I saw a bit of a show. A few fish on the sounder, hard on the bottom. Then I dropped that down, and straight away just hit it and put up a good little fight there. Grassy sweetlip have thick, tasty fillets, and they're always a welcome catch for us. There wasn't much happening where we were, so we moved a couple of kilometres further out to some more rough ground in 30 to 35 metres of water. We'd caught sweetlip here before, so that's what we were hoping for. Alright, we're getting a lot of little pickers just stealing our pillies. So I'm going to put a bit tougher bait on. I'm going to take a fillet off this whiptail and see if that makes a difference. And also just good to change things up. Another little tip is, if you're learning filleting, it's good to start on fish like this, slimy mackerel, yakkers, or I prefer these fish that are a bit tougher like whiptail. So that way you can then go fillet whiting confidently and other fish. So I've just taken a fillet off that, cut it in half into a strip. Something a bit tougher there. I'll put that down. Here you can see a size 6 click sinker and a Suncoast Scoots flasher on top of two 4.0 hooks snelled together. That strip of whiptail is presented nice and straight, and note that there is plenty of hook exposure. As soon as this bait got near the bottom, I missed a really good hit, but I kept floating it down, hoping I had some bait left. That was a big fish. Got it again. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if it's the same one. Oh yeah, it's going. I don't know what it is. It's heavy, whatever it is. Might even be a... Whew. Yeah. I'll bring it round your way when it comes up. Got your line. What is it? Pearly. Is it? Or a sweetie?
Oh, big pearly.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a beauty.
Well, if we're going to be catching those...
Oh, what a cracker.
Let me just mark the spot.
Yeah.
So there we go again, guys. There's that click sinker and Suncoast scoots combination. I said earlier that the reefies such as pearl perch and sweetlip have been absolutely loving these. So have a look down in the gob there. There's that bit of whiptail down there somewhere, and that Suncoast scoots flasher. How good is that? Very nice size one. Now pearl perch are delicious. They are one of the best eating fish in the ocean, and we love getting them. So that is a welcome catch, and I can already taste this one. Pearl perch truly are a stunning fish. We've found it can be very easy to tear a hole in their large, soft mouth, causing your hooks to fall out. We hadn't drifted far after that fish, so we dropped straight back down again. Dad hooked something small, but keep an eye on my rod on the left of your screen. I got one too.
Yeah.
I think they are. They're going like pearlies. This is going like the last fish again. Yeah, little one. Mine's a better fish. Going hard again. Yeah, this will be another one. This is on the same bit of bait that I caught that last fish on. I just put it back down again. Just recycled it. It's another good one, I think.
We'll soon see. They come up with their mouth open, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, no, I think it is. It's coming up a bit like a bucket, guys, because it's just got its mouth open. I reckon it's absolutely hoofed that bait down again. I'm just going to take it easy.
There it comes.
It's another one.
Oh, yours is legal.
Well and truly.
Yep. Well done, Will.
Wow. I just stopped to have a biscuit and put my rod in the holder. That same bit of bait. Suncoast scoots flasher again. They're loving it. That's another nice one. Wow. Happy with that. Unfortunately, Dad's was undersized. You can see there that bait. That's the bait I caught the last one on. It's a bit jiggly out here. Conditions aren't great. That's why I've got the parachute out there in the background, or the sea anchor. And they go hard with that big tail there, I tell ya. They're a fun fish, and if we can get a couple of those, we'll be very, very happy. So, yeah. Whatever we're doing is working, the flesh baits, the flasher and the click sinkers. So, we'll get back down there. That is another nice fish. Sadly, after landing those two cracking pearlies back to back, we couldn't find another fish. So we decided to head in close and chase some squid for a feed. Alright guys, I'm just jumping in here to explain to you what you're about to see. So we started heading for the squidding spot, and when we were almost there, Dad saw some really big splashes and bust-ups out in front of the boat. So he quickly peeled over there, and I got a chrome slug ready. I tied it on, ready to cast into these fish. Now we think there was some smaller tuna around as well, but there were definitely some big longtails in there that we saw. First cast in there, I had one swipe right beside the boat. It was a really, really big fish. It was over a metre long. It was monstrous and somehow missed the hooks, but really whacked that chrome slug, got full view of it. It was pretty cool, but sad it didn't hook up. Now what you're about to see is the next cast. I turned the camera on, I cast back in there, was dolphins and everything in there, and I hooked up straight away basically, but something went wrong.
Get it again.
That was big.
Oh, yeah.
They're dolphins.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
There you go. Wouldn't do that. Done ya.
Oh,
Still let you do it?
no. Now, originally I thought that my leader knot broke and I was really angry at myself, but thinking back, I don't think it was. We are really confident in our leader knots and all our knots, and we never have them break ever, even when we've locked them up on really big fish or even snags trying to break them. So it was just really strange that that broke. We'll get to that in a second though. For now, I tied on another leader and another chrome slug, and even though the bust ups sort of weren't happening, we knew the area that those fish were in, so I just decided to have a couple of blind casts, let that lure sink a couple of meters and just crank it back in as fast as I could.
See, you nearly had one.
Yeah, well I had that hit. Yep.
Yes. Well done with it. Yeah.
Chase it, chase it.
No.
Oh. Are they mackerel or what? What's going on? Please tell me that wasn't the leader knot again.
What?
It was. What's going on? What's going on there? Wow, let's take a look at that run again. Yep.
Yes. Well done with it. Yeah.
Chase it, chase it.
No.
Oh. Wow, just wow. That run was absolutely screaming. That's one of the biggest runs that I've had that I can remember, honestly. That was 30 pound, absolutely peeling off that reel. And sadly, once again, broken line. First of all, I want you to comment what you think that fish was. At first, I thought maybe just one of those really big longtails because they definitely go hard. But we also think that we saw either a wahoo or sailfish screaming across the surface with its tail out nearby just before I hooked that fish. So yeah, I don't know. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. But also let me know what you think was happening with that line breaking. Personally, once again, I don't think it was the leader knot. I think either another fish was coming in and seeing the bubble trail behind that leader knot going through the water and biting the line, thinking it was a bait fish. Or I think maybe our braid was damaged from a previous trip and we didn't realize, and it was a bit weaker than what we thought, and the braid was just popping. But yeah, as I said, I really don't think it was the leader knot, especially to happen twice in a row like that. I time my knots the exact same every time. So yeah, I have no idea, but yeah, that's my two guesses. Either damaged braid and it's just snapping under a bit of pressure, or other fish with teeth are coming in and hitting that leader knot. But let me know what you guys think. So as frustrated as I was, I didn't know what was going on at the time. I was just spewing. I tied another chrome slug on. I thought, you know what, third time's a charm. We'll go back up. Those fish were still kicking around and busting up. So had a few more casts and hooked up again. This time, the line didn't break, but something else did. Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's done
The
again.
handle just broke on the reel.
You've got it.
Got it.
Watch your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Totally down.
No. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know how we're going to wind it in, but we'll... Well, guys, of all times for a reel to break, I tell ya. I saw it eat it just under the surface. Just get ready to drive if I tell ya, just slowly. It's gonna go again any second. It's a tuna, got the tail beats going.
hoping it's long tail.
Yeah, we'd like a long tail so we can eat it. I think it's going to be the way it's going.
Yeah, how much line have we got?
Yeah, I got enough at the moment. We can't chase it because I can't wind, that's the thing. After fighting that fish inch by inch for over 20 minutes and having to wind like this, we finally got a look at it. Well, people say foul hooking a fish in the side makes it harder to wind in. Does it make it double as hard if you don't have a reel handle? Wow, that snapped off. That's not good. We've had that reel for a long time. Wow, my arm is dead. I wound that all the way in without a reel handle. Mac tuna. Disappointing. I thought that was going to be a long tail the way it went, but it was because it was hooked in the side. So anyway, sadly for this fella, because he's been pulled in backwards really slowly, he's died. So we'll either use him as bait or give him away to someone for crab pot bait or something like that. So anyway, oh, my arm is absolutely bucketed. So after that tuna, guys, we've just come down. If you live on the Sunshine Coast, you'll know where we are. But we often get a few squid on this shallow reef here, and Dad's just hooked the first one on the first drift. So hopefully mine goes off in a second too. Oh yeah, there he is.
See if there's any with him.
Yeah.
Not a real big one.
Don't think there is. Sometimes they'll have one follow it, guys, and you can just chuck a jig in behind it. You want me to grab him?
Yeah, you take this one, take it down the nose.
Righto. Oh, I just had a hit. Hang on. Bring it. Don't take the tension off. Bring him in. Yep. Hang on. I got one. Sorry.
Okay. I'll do it.
Oh, I keep missing them. You right? Just grab him hard. Got him?
Yeah.
Now just let me bring the bucket over.
Just put him in dry.
Yeah.
Did you have one?
Oh, I had a couple of hits. Well done, Dad.
I just let more line out,
Yeah.
and I flicked it back over.
Yep. So I've just got one here, guys. It's not a big one, but after Dad got that one, we went back up for another drift over the same area. It'd be nice if you just have a big one following. You might only be hooked very lightly, so.
That way, I'll bring him back.
Just go hard around the head. Got it? Alright, just wait now. Well, that's 2 in 2 drifts. Not huge ones, but tasty ones. We ended up getting one more squid, but there was a lot of boat traffic in the area, which seemed to spook them. Nice, just let me get the bucket. He's about to ink, I reckon. Alright guys, there's those 2 pearlies from today. We didn't get many fish, but they are 2 quality eating fish, so very happy with that. Very nice. About to fillet them up. Well guys, that brings us to the end of the trip. As you saw, we got a few squid there, but not a whole heap. Enough for an entree though, so still very, very tasty, and we enjoyed it as a family, so you can't beat that. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and picked a few tips up. As I said, comment below what you think was happening with that line and what you think that fish was that I hooked that was absolutely screaming off. They were big fish, whatever they were. As I said, hope you picked up a few tips. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, and I'm more than happy to help you guys out and have a chat. I answer all the comments, so yeah, feel free to say g'day below. Don't forget to leave a big thumbs up under the video as well. Subscribe and turn that notification bell on to see more of these videos in the future. But until next time, tight lines and happy fishing. Get out there, guys.